I need to show you something that's going to completely shatter everything you think you know about reality. Remember that missing person poster I found with my face on it, dated 3 days in the future? Well, I kept digging, and what I discovered has left me questioning my entire existence. I found the original missing person poster. It's from 1995. According to my birth certificate, I wasn't even born until 1999. But look at this photograph. It's not just similar to me. It's identical to me down to the exact same scar on my left hand and the same birthmark on my shoulder. This missing child case from 1995 shows a boy who disappeared at age 8 from the exact same town where I found that phone recording 3 years of footage. His name? The same as mine. His physical description matches mine perfectly, right down to details that aren't visible in the photograph. The family never found him. The case went cold after 6 months. But here's what's keeping me awake at night. I have vivid, clear memories of my childhood starting from exactly age 8. Everything before that is just blank. Complete emptiness. I spent the last 48 hours going through newspaper archives, police records, and missing person databases. The original case file from 1995 contains details that match my life perfectly. The missing boy had the same allergies I have, the same left-handedness, even the same unusual eye color that runs in families. But according to every document I have, I was born to completely different parents 4 years after this child disappeared. The investigating officer from 1995 is still alive. I managed to track down his phone number through the Retired Police Association. When I called him and explained who I was, there was this long silence. Then he said something that made my blood run cold. We always suspected that boy didn't just disappear. Someone took him and gave him a new identity. We just could never prove it. He told me there were other similar cases around that time. Children who vanished and were never found, all from the same general area. But here's where it gets really disturbing. I decided to look up the family from the original missing person case. The parents, according to the records, never stopped looking. They're still alive, still living in the same house, still hoping for answers. The mother has continued to age progress photos of what her missing son would look like today. When I saw those computer-generated images, I felt sick. They look exactly like me. Not similar, exactly like me. I cross-referenced the timeline of my earliest memories with the date this child disappeared. August 15th, 1995. That's the exact date my first clear memory begins. I remember waking up in what I was told was my new bedroom, being introduced to people I was told were my parents, starting at a new school where I was told I had always been enrolled. But I have no memory of the life before that moment. No memory of learning to walk, talk, or any of the formative experiences children have before age 8. I made a decision that terrified me, but I had to know the truth. I called the phone number from the original 1995 missing person poster. I expected it to be disconnected after almost 30 years, but someone answered on the second ring. An elderly woman's voice, shaky but hopeful, said hello. When I told her I was calling about the missing child case, she started crying. She said, "We've been waiting for you to call. We never stopped looking for you. Please come home." I asked her who she was, even though part of me already knew the answer. She said, "I'm your mother. Your real mother. I've been waiting 30 years to hear your voice again." She described the birthmark on my shoulder that no one should know about. She told me about the scar on my hand and exactly how I got it when I was 6 years old, falling off my bicycle in front of our old house. Details that aren't in any official record, details that only a real parent would know. She's sending me photographs from before I disappeared. Baby pictures, family photos, videos of birthday parties I don't remember having. In every single image, it's clearly me, but living a completely different life with completely different people. The woman who raised me, who I call Mom, isn't my biological mother. The man I call Dad has no genetic connection to me. My entire childhood, my entire identity, was constructed around someone else's missing child. The coordinates Chen sent me, the location where I found the phone, the place where someone has been watching my house. It's all connected to the town where I was originally taken from. Someone has been monitoring me for years, making sure I never got too close to the truth. But now that I know, I think I'm in real danger. The people who took me 30 years ago are still out there, and they know that I'm starting to remember.